Of all the different types of humor, when something is dry, it always manages to get across to an audience. Even if they don't laugh, they'll be able to see why something is funny.
やっぱそういうなんか結婚とかそういうねいろいろ
まあ6年も同棲したらそれなりに
子供たちが空に向かい
Though a big part of dry comedy is the understatement of big events, an example of that not being the case but still working can be found in Nobuhiro Yamashita's Ramblers. Where at one point in the film, during a conversation about life experiences, this piece of dialogue is exchanged between the main characters.
じゃああれですかってことはそういう女の人のあれとかも見たことないんですか？あるよ。そういうお店ですか？違うよ。それ何ですか？姉ちゃんの。
This punchline is so outrageous that even in a film that has relatively relaxed pacing, the director feels the need to give the audience a moment to breathe and process what has just been said. And this is not an isolated moment. For the pretty light 83 minutes in which the story takes place, the main characters constantly find themselves in weird but interesting predicaments. A standout scene is when a stranger lets them stay at his house and then leaves. A few moments later, two kids walk in, and the characters think exactly what we are thinking. Did that guy just leave us in a random person's home? It is then revealed to be actually his house, but I absolutely love the exchange of silence between them and the kids. The plot is simple. Two indie filmmakers come to a small town to meet up with the linking acquaintance between them, an actor who has not shown up. So they get to know each other as they pass time and start to run out of money. Nobuhiro Yamashita tends to keep a distance from the subjects, but somehow you're able to connect with the characters a bit more. It kind of reminds me of Akira Kurosawa's Ran. However, in that film, it's more like we're observing. And this style of wides to mediums is common across most of Nobuhiro Yamashita's filmography. Also, a common factor is the comedy, although I will say Ramblers is probably the most straight comedy I've seen from him. Here, it's more like the film has been divided into bits, where after a setup and a punchline, the film switches to the next bit. This structure complements the runtime a lot because I do feel that if it was longer, you would start to get tired of it. When it comes to cinematography, there are some really great technical shots in this film. The one that comes to mind is the opening shot where first the camera dollies up, then characters one by one come to the camera as they talk to their actor friend on the phone. This is a really great way to show the different type of relationships between them and the actor and their personalities. The rest of the film has a lot of stills and dolly shots every now and then. Though their environment is very cold and desolate, the film is able to emit this sense of warmness through the characters and the exchanges between them. I think this film tackles a big part of doing something creative that no one really talks about, and that is waiting around. This is a part of the process when trying to make something, and it usually is mind-numbing, but Ramblers has somehow managed to romanticize it through the formation of a friendship.